go forward. Exorcist, is that? Oh, never mind. That's a Crypt Swarm stolen. Good spell to counter push out, but you can't Crypt Swarm down the Exorcism Spirits. 30 seconds on the sideline without the Queen of Pain. It all comes down to when Mushi wants to blink forward, when Tiny wants to blink in and initiate. The Sand King is on the back lines as well, trying to go for the counter initiation. Doesn't want to be the one going in first. The tier 3 will fall. They might as well try and actually back off immediately afterwards. This is Moon will be tossed back. They're going in. BKB's up, but it won't matter. The Walrus Punch will be enough to actually keep him crowd controlled up. However, Exorcism Spirits going back towards him will heal him back up, and he will be perfectly safe. Disengage will come through, and it seems like they will be getting nothing whatsoever out of this team fight. Rax's ball on 2 lanes, Melly on mid and Melly on top. This is just problematic, and even if they're able to get a kill onto the Sand King, how useful is that really going to be? But no, there's a Static Storm. It's onto Tiny, and Tiny will be able to take down Ninja Boogie despite that, because Tusk was not cut out in it, and they have to engage on the high ground. And well, Mushi is doing a lot of damage, but it won't matter. He will take a fall. Some consolation prizes coming through as Mushi and the Disruptor will fall, but Mushi is still the most undervalued core on his team. Mushi is still not even as farmed as the Razor himself is, who doesn't have buyback. We'll be able to farm it up very soon though. And with Roshan being back, and it has been scouted out by the Sand King Illusion, that should be the next target for the Radiant to actually take down, and then they can try and finish this game off with Mega Creeps. Execration though, not quite out of it yet. The only big criticism I have is the lack of warding, and that's what they're actually trying to remedy right now, if I'm not wrong. I am wrong, never mind, I'm entirely wrong. What they're trying to remedy right now is the fact that Moon is still alive. The Shadow Blade from Tiny will be paired up with a stun toss combination. However, Moon BKBs up and will be able to get away to safety. Tiny trying to get the toss out, was unable to do so. Unfortunate situation indeed.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Timo? He's got a blink and he wants to engage, but they don't actually have too much of a chance to go on anyone except for the support. And the supports are again not that big of a kill, because Jam, he's got buyback. He can come back even if they want to go for this Roshan, and they use so much for it. They use the Sonic Wave of all things, and now it seems like it might not even be a one for none. It'll instead be a trade to come through as soon as Ice starts to be able to get himself away. Moon is unstoppable, but Moon might very well be stopped soon enough. The gem hits the deck, and Moon will be going down. 4 stops up to the high ground, but he dies in the process of doing so. Yaj will be traded away. And with the buyback coming through from the Sand King, it looks like their attention is still going to be over towards the Roche pit. And it should be a quick enough Roshan, despite the Death Prophet not being there. They've got more than enough damage to be able to deal with it. Ice could even, honestly, Ice could even solo it with his tanking power. However, might just turn their eyes onto the mid lane, because they realize that there's still no buyback on Tiny. Actually, no, they might not realize it. They might be forcing this out because Tiny's actually short because of his money, not because of his buyback expiration duration. Range Rax will go down with no contestation whatsoever, and that's going to be all she wrote. They retreat back. Try and push out that bottom lane. And so far, again, I have to point out repeatedly, sure, the Razor may be on very, very close to the top of the net worth chart, but this Razor isn't doing anything. This Razor is a non-factor. And despite them being able to reclaim the gem, I don't know how much that's going to be, how useful that's going to be for one thing. And secondly, his items are defensive. His items are to allow for the rest of his team to deal damage as well, which is where Nando simply doesn't have the hero to do that, especially from behind. Where Nando initially had the OD and the Shadow Queen, which can play fairly effectively from behind if your team can actually buy you enough time to farm up a bit more. Queen of Pain is not one of those heroes. Queen of Pain as a hero is fashioned entirely with the purpose to be able to to scale down later on. Now the Ancients have been picked up by Enchantress. They're gonna have the extra HP. They're gonna have the extra damage as well. Not the damage. Wait. Does this just give you bonus armor? Is that it? Okay. The splash attack is good against when you're sieging up high ground, I guess. Nando still just farming up towards the Lincoln Sphere. No BKB coming out on him. This time around they pick up the Aegis on Ice. Correct decision to do so because of the amount of damage he has. MKB is very, very close behind as well. Mushi